I'm reading a severe temperature drop. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
Michelle just called in. Anix sent a squad to retrieve her. She seemed troubled, but I suppose being trapped in rubble would do that. I'm so happy she's still alive. Skies be bright.
May their souls pass peace. Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Roshua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
Our people worship in private here. And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
You seem troubled.
Oh, Pathfinder Ryder. I was just speaking a blessing for 2 of our young soldiers murdered by the Kett. So many dead or disappeared, but these 2 cuts are the deepest yet.
Do you need space? I can go.
It's all right. Speaking grief lesson. These children were swayed by a new belief that's taken up. A soul finds enlightenment through reincarnation, but some now think they can... They fling themselves at death, thinking they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers, we call them.
How can they possibly know what they believe is true?
That is the great question of faith. I tried to speak to some of these misguided ones, but they didn't listen. And now... If you meet some of these glory seekers, do what you can to save them from death. That's all any of us can do.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weakly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next. And with that, a stronger dynasty.
What happens to the souls of exalted Angara?
This is our great heartache. They are kept from the family dynasty. Lost to us in all ways.
Thank you. That looks like Kett tech. ready to fight! This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Adi, headed our way.
Might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder.
Whoa, those Adi are really coming at us.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency causes agitation in the beasts.
So much virus.
I think we're safe for now. Sam, what exactly was going on here?
The energies from this meteorite share similarities with the Scourge. It may have passed through it at some point. I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully the Hajara scientists won't have any more trouble with their comms. False signal. One down.
There's an active Angaran data device here.
Maybe we're... These are the ruins we're looking for.
Time to scrounge for tech.
Okay, let's find these glyphs. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner. Should be enough glyphs. Is this what you need for your project, Peebee?
Looks like it. Very cool little piece of Rem tech. Rem tech? Yeah, shortcut I made up. Rem is short for Remnant, and... Noted.
Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can.
Appreciate it. Come see me on the ship. I'll give you an update on the project.
Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder.
Crazy shield in the middle of nowhere?
That's Jaal. The Kett think they'll find some remnant thing there. Our people can't break through that shield. It's controlled from the main command base.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Peebee said she wanted to talk to you.
No peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of Remtech, but kindly stop digging.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else can. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Hey there.
Sure. You know it.
Fold orbit is steady.
Contact with our...
Unlocking. Come on in.
What in the world?
Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
She?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its Remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
You've outdone yourself, Peebee. Let Suvian Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pellisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your Remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Don't be so condescending, babe. This is Peebee's place, and you're trespassing. I'd say that warrants a little hostility.
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pellisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like fam. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
Hey, I hope you know you can talk to me. Anytime.
Aren't you a cutie? Thanks, Ryder. But really, the past is the past. I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Nexus, our lives.
Hey, what's
Tell
going on?
our leaders, wake
That's
the
your new
sleepers.
galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously. Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go.
Any word?
Nope, no new orders. Keep the safety zone, I guess.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
Ugh, these guys.
So that's what the Kett are up to, transforming people into willing slaves?
Now we know why they take so many prisoners.
Well, they're sure as hell not taking any more.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in Hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized Hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We settled Eos. There's no space down there for a few extra?
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything Eos produces right now is accounted for.
And if we send soldiers to a research outpost, there'll be trouble.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of Hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in Hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened? She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
If you resort to violence, so will the leadership. And they have the militia.
We're not the enemy. Why is it so hard to push a button and help Mom?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on. It's not the best quality, but we don't have any options here.
I appreciate that.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Do it. The Pathfinder has spoken. Ooh, were you holding out on me? You're pretty good at this.
Don't act so surprised.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jaal. I know. Jill and Gil.
The one you mentioned, part of the initiative?
Yep. Been awake since the start. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC...
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job hard. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Growing our numbers is paramount to our survival here.
Sure, but that's Jill's purpose. I'm not just going to adopt it. See what I did there? I'm not just going to...
I saw.
You should meet her. You'll see.
He's bluffing.
I call.
Oof, nice. That one's yours. Well, the winning streak's over. You beat me, Ryder, fair and square. Guess I continue searching for my true purpose in life.
Cards went my way. Beginner's luck.
Peddle that somewhere else. You're no beginner. Jill's gonna lay into me hard when she hears you won. I'll just tell her this proves how bad a player she is.
Ouch.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry, Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos.
Residents are still boarding along in Arks.
It's you. You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth, after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist? To get a root canal.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
Mom was practical. Living in denial wasn't going to solve anything.
Yet Alec didn't see it that way. He persisted.
Logic goes out the window when your wife is dying.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too.
How are you feeling, Mom?
No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not, the pills help. Deal?
Okay.
Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So, I heard the Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from a ship.
I know. They're saying we might get one on our next expedition.
You still poking around the Attican Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site. No artifacts yet, but we're still digging.
I remember the day they found the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain, you die a little
No
inside.
chance of that. It's in our blood. You infected us.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Angaran relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Grissom included. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
People get busy. Sarah and I were trying to start our lives.
A course that seems to have been influenced by your father.
Yeah, good or bad, your parents rub off on you.
A form of symbiosis?
Sure, I suppose. Though not always beneficial.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, the emotional bonds among family became clear to me that day. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's...
Of course.
Pathfinder, got a minute?
Back towards Fold. Beginning approach.
Hold orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
Isn't he?
Who?
Ryder. That smile, those big eyes. His ass isn't bad either.
I'm not doing this.
No, but you want to, right? I know I do. You getting all this, Ryder?
Leave me out of it. Check out that Remnant area. Heads up. Remnant side ahead.
Kett, stay sharp!
One of those Angara heaters in here? Nomad's heat isn't doing anything for me.
It's not that cold. Let it go.
I should have dressed warmer.
Pathfinder, I detect Kett among the salvage.
There's Kett.
Temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Can we get one of those Angara heaters in here? Nomad's heat isn't doing anything for me.
It's not that cold. Let it go.
I should have dressed warmer.
It appears Kett have been here, Pathfinder. It appears Kett have been here, Pathfinder.
Heads up, looks like a Kett construct.
This is the source of the periphone's signal.
Oh god.
And there's Kett on site. Let's clear them out. Take them down hard!
Don't you worry.
That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her.
Definitely Kett weapons fire.
Looks like they crashed trying to escape.
This wasn't just a crash. The Kett pulverized the ship. No survivors.
If we'd have been faster, we could have... Damn it.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Kett cruiser.
Ryder, Cora, we've got a flight recorder here.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried...
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Kett hunters. Maybe that's them.
They've got to be Kett with a name like that.
I hope they choke on it.
Lieutenant, with time the navigational record could be reconstructed.
Right. We could trace the Perifona's flight path, maybe all the way back to the Ark. I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
pretty sure the AI rulebook doesn't insist the Pathfinder always gets to drive. Making note of anything I can see from out here. Entrances, exits, possible weak spots.
If there's any way we can help the Angara deal with the Kett, we're gonna do it.
Is that one of their Kett ships attached to the mountain?
Ambient temperature is normal. Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby.
I think that's it. Let's make sure these resistance fighters are okay.
So, the Pathfinder. Here to convince us you're a friend. If that's the goal, take my advice. Don't join fights that aren't yours.
Your leader asked me to lend a hand. I'm honoring his request.
Then you're free to move on. Mind yourself out here. Not everyone sees the difference between you and the Kett.
Here's a hint. I'm the good-looking one.
Ha.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Life support is back online.
What happened here?
temperatures are within acceptable limits. I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
One down, 2 to go.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Here they come!
Life support at 100%.
That's the... Shield boost enabled!
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Damn, we were too late.
That's two of them.
Got Kett!
We're not getting in there with that shield in place.
Resistance Emergency Medical Cache, Pathfinder.
Got it. Let's check it out.
Is falling, Pathfinder.
Those power lines go up. But we'll have to find a way around. No way up this mountain. Looks like Kett ahead. We should be careful.
Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
Guess we'll have to scan for the rest of these.
Looks like we're missing something.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Good one, Ryder.
Detecting below normal temperatures. This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online. Resistance medical cache up ahead, Pathfinder.
Cache restocked. The emergency medical caches are back in business.
Excellent news. Come back when you can. We just got new supplies, and I have something I think you might find useful.
Will do. That looks like Kett tech.
Shield boost enabled.
I'm receiving an unusual reading from that Angaran. I recommend scanning the body. The Kett planted a chip in this Angara.
A tracking chip? Can you reverse it to get a nav point?
The chip is disabled, but if I receive more scans, I could repair the signal.
That's Techix, according to my map.
We need to find Buxel, Neil's sister.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Cold, dark. I couldn't stand it.
There's a door up ahead.
Imagine being posted out here. Must be lonely.
A human? All the way out here? You must have guts. If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Help with what?
The Kett destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
I'll make those monsters pay for what they did to your people.
Which we appreciate. But I need your help with something else. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. I sent 2 of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble. The Kett came back to finish the job. I need someone to help my people fight their way out.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of...
You're a lifesaver. The alien who saved the Moshai!
How many Kett did you kill? I hope they screamed.
Don't know, wasn't counting.
Wow, that many? Hey, Colt, this alien's my hero.
Alright, that's enough. I know they call you Pathfinder. What do you need from us?
Your priestess, Roshwar Lin, told me about you. I was just curious.
Roshwar Lin is a blind old woman. She cowers with her blessings while the Kett consume everything.
She said you were throwing away your lives.
Nothing is thrown away. It's not suicide. We train as hard as anyone in the Resistance. But when you don't fear dying, that's when there's everything to gain and nothing to lose.
I can't wait for my turn. But all our blood still runs too hot. Tej is our hope now.
Tej is going to take down a Kett station. We should hear the news soon.
You want to hear that your friend's dead? That's kind of screwed up.
We don't want it. We accept it. Just because you don't understand doesn't...
So where's this Kett's...
You shouldn't interfere,
It's okay, Veg. As long as Kett died, doesn't matter who's killing them. Here's the nav point. It was... interesting. No one's being cheated. How dare you accuse me in the street?
fold? He got free and didn't even pay me a courtesy visit?
Are you Buxel? I have something for you.
From my brother who can't stop being a hero? Yes, Anyik told me to expect you. My son Skjord said he'd sent people after Nilj. I thought more lives lost. Nice to see I was wrong. Thanks for getting him out. Losing him would have set our efforts back months.
Losing family is hard. I'm glad I could spare you that pain.
Thank you. They talked about your abilities, but no one said anything about your kindness.
Oh.
Now, let's see what we have here. Stars and skies. This is a layout of the Kett Command Center. Entrances, exits, security. We'll be able to cripple their operations. Wait, there's something else here. Oh, that's not good.
What?
The base entrances are shielded and locked with a code which changes, often. Metadata tells me they downloaded this weeks ago. The code is about to change again. If an attack is going to happen, it needs to happen now.
Let me help. Tell me what to do.
The code to disable the security shields is encrypted. I've sent you the map and a nav point for a side entrance. Go quickly.
Pathfinder Ryder, it is wonderful to finally meet you in person. I'm Ari Vestrik, scholar and chronicler. I've followed your activity with great interest.
Chronicler? Like a historian?
Quite so. Denied memory of the past or hope for the future, we become dust in a void.
That's a wonderful sentence.
My grandmother's words. She set me on this path. It is my life's work to document the events that shape our world. The arrival of visitors from beyond the galaxy is a significant development, of course.
I'm just hoping we don't turn out to be a significantly bad development.
Nothing you've done approaches the damage caused by the Kett. And speaking of Kett, I wish we knew more about how their invasion started. They must have records of first contact, and we have none of our own.
Where would you get that information?
The Kett are a military people. They must have logs. Perhaps they can be accessed from their base on Vold. Approaching it would be foolhardy. Still, if you find yourself there, please see what you can find.
Why don't the Angara have records of first contact with the Kett?
Those who were there cannot tell their tale. Dead, enslaved, drugs. There are stories, rumors. No one knows for sure what happened.
I'll leave you to your work.
Of course. I hope to speak to you in less frantic times.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life support is back online.
Every time I glimpse one under the ice. Are you here to observe the Yavara?
What are the Yavara?
Walk onto the frozen lake and you'll see them beneath the ice. They've lived. Stories about the Yavara are the only Angaran folktales that survive. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures. Our closest tie to our
And now your people will poach them right out of existence.
I haven't heard any reports of the Initiative hunting on Bold.
Not the Initiative. Outlaws. They've killed 24 in the months since they've left.
We have no resources to track these poachers, and the resistance is spread too thin.
At this rate, our only link to our history will disappear forever.
Ryder, you need to stop those hunters. The Yavara are vital to Angaran culture.
We'll do whatever we can to help.
I want to come with you, Ryder.
You said you have folk tales about the Yavara.
Somehow, Yavara stories are the only ones that survive the Scourge. Most of them have the same theme. A Yavara's song is so beautiful, it can coax the sun out of hiding, reveal the stars.
Just stories, of course, but when your entire history is lost, stories are precious.
I see why the Yavara are important to you.
To all Angara. They're a symbol of what the Scourge took from...
We can't lose them. They're amazing creatures, able to communicate through intricate songs. Now we have to settle for static-filled...
How do they survive under the ice?
No one knows. We've dedicated our lives to They're cut off from food and oxygen, yet they still persist. My colleague here...
We have no way of confirming this, of course.
I'll leave you to your work.
It's all right.
Imagine the heating bills if we settled here?
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Got it. Over here.
Not bad.
Been tracking that thing all day. Thanks for the help.
Do I get to meet the mystery sniper?
Only right. Come find me.
make up dumb rumors.
There you are.
Then why haven't
Nice
we seen
shot back
refugees
there.
from Nostrag around
Thanks.
here?
My father taught me as soon as I was old enough to hold a gun.
That city is our only
Life must be
safe
harsh out
haven.
here. He taught you well.
Why don't you go there?
He's always prepared.
Maybe I will.
Made sure I could shoot, hunt, and make a camp.
You ever shoot Remnant out here?
I don't see them too often. I heard there's a big one somewhere, but I never found it.
Do the Kett come around here a lot?
Only some. Resistance patrols keep most from getting through. I pick off the stragglers. Usually wraiths like the one you helped me with.
You ever miss one?
Miss? Never.
Stay safe out here.
See you around.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Pathfinder, a Remnant site is ahead. Defense systems may be active.
So much fun.
Let's do this!
There's a Kett device here, Pathfinder. Shooting the device will destroy it. That device was feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't determine that. However, there may be devices at other Remnant locations. Pathfinder, this location could support an outpost, but the planet is not yet viable.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is... now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further. This Remnant site may have defense systems.
Over there, isn't that a Kett device?
These devices seem to be extracting Remnant data and sending it to a single location.
Can we track it down?
It's heavily encrypted. I may be able to break it with more information. Environmental temperatures are within accept. An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder. You'll need to scan for the missing glyphs, Pathfinder. You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
down!
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Pathfinder, I'm picking up some unusual readings from the nearby Remnant site. You may wish to investigate.
Hey, human. You got a death wish?
If you're watching me, show yourself.
You couldn't see me if you tried. Holger, Resistance. I'm hiding in a sniper nest 2 clicks from you. You're standing in a Kett minefield. Didn't you notice the warning marker?
Obviously not.
That would explain the source of the unusual reading I detected. A coded beacon.
Can't believe you didn't trip any mines. Don't know how you'll get out in one piece either.
Scanning ought to show where the mines are buried.
We can remote trip mines with weapons fire.
Better work fast. Kett patrols pass through pretty often. If you don't make it, I'll let the base know where to find your remains.
Scratch one mine. Scratch one mine. Sorry, Kett mine. Not your day. There. We've got a clear path out of this minefield.
Congratulations. Thanks for drawing the Kett back here. They'll want to lay new mines. I'll make them pay for each one. If I see you around base, I'll stop and say hello. Walk around.
Hostiles ahead!
So much violence.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
How are they glowing?
Yeah, this is incredible.
This is beautiful.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Wow. The Remnant took over. Let's check it out.
That wire may connect to a point on the surface, Pathfinder.
Think it leads to the base of the monolith? We should check. Looks like it isn't filled in yet. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Detecting Kett technology here.
Down you go!
data receiver. I need more input.
Time for the kill shot!
That's enough.
Nice work.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Looks like the Kett got here before us.
Pathfinder,
So there's a control center for Kett shuttles on Vold.
This message contains a fragmented passcode. If we find more terminals, I can reassemble it.
And we can take out the control center. Get ready to fight!
This is the way to the Kett Command Center.
Nice work.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
Keep alert for Kett. They're not gonna want us in here. Keep alert for Kett. They're not gonna want us in here.
Take out that Kett camp.
Damn. This blizzard's cutting right through my suit.
Stay sharp.
This bug should be feeding Kett information to the Resistance, but the connection was dropped.
Why? A technical issue?
Unknown. If you scan additional bugs, I can locate the broken link. Systems are failing, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
Here we go. We're in. Time to get to work. That's it.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. This appears to be a Kett secure storage building. The entry is locked out by a defense matrix.
Damn, whatever they're protecting must be important. We should find that defense matrix and shut it down. The command base is just ahead. I know it's already pretty cold here, but stay extra frosty.
Pathfinder, I recommend you head toward the primary tower. It appears to be the core of the base.
Fight the dust!
Giving shield assist.
Life support at 100%.
Here they come!
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Clear!
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
Shield boost enabled.
Lots of consoles.
If the Kett maintain logs, we may be able to access them from here. The security terminal has locked down access to the Kett tower. The terminal is protected by a force field. I have marked the location of the 3 Kett generators that power the force field. Disabling all the generators will allow you to shut down the security terminal.
One generator down.
Life support is stable.
Two generators down, one to go.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. All generators have been disabled. I have marked the coordinates of the security terminal. Destroy it to unlock access to the Kett tower.
The security terminal has been destroyed. To the tower.
At 100%. Disabled, Pathfinder.
Nice work.
Pathfinder, it appears each of the hangar platforms has an automated fueling system. If you can access the controls, I can overload the system.
Time for the kill shot!
Pathfinder. It appears each of the hangar platforms has an automated fueling system. If you can access the controls, I can overload the system.
controls are locked.
Pathfinder, I have located several override terminals in the vicinity. Pathfinder, the controls to shut down the Kett base are located at the top of the tower, in Zenith Observation Room. There is an elevator access nearby that you can take.
Prefect is down. We're in the clear.
Bolstering all shields!
So much violence.
That's a view.
tried to take down this place for months, and you made it look so easy. Destroying their command structure and systems leaves the rest of the Kett... Remember Jarnik? The shield around it's come down.
The frozen city?
That's the one. This is the perfect opportunity for a final push, while they're still dealing with the chaos.
Tell me about this ancient city.
They say it was abandoned when the Scourge hit. The cold came and it was trapped in ice. The Kett learned we were investigating and took it. They think they can plunder it. Let's hope they haven't completely destroyed everything.
I need to get back to Tejix.
Resupplying? I suppose that's wise.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
What happened here?
Ambient temperature.
Clean shot.
Right. We found the ancient city map, but it can't keep attacking.
More Kett incoming.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't.
Shut up. Roic's a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Kett were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Volt map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
Of all the slimy ways to make a few credits.
I changed my mind, didn't I?
So why tell me this?
When I got here, when I saw what the Kett did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left. I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
He made it personal when he lied to me. We're gonna have a chat.
Worth a shot. Either way, thank you.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Approaching the Glory Seeker nav point, the Kett station is close.
I can't do this. Take...
Are you Tej?
Whoa! Didn't see you there. Wait. Kolth and the others, right? Stars. I wasn't expecting all this security, and the longer I sit here, the more I doubt everything.
You're just being rational, seeing the reality.
Doubt and a shrinking heart prevents a blessed rebirth. And you what? And if you forget, you're just like everyone else. And it would have been better not. See, the more I think, the worse the thoughts get.
I've got some experience with Kett. I can help.
Would you? I think with all of us, we might actually live or die.
Life support is back online. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
Still alive. And honestly, I'm glad. Living and learning is a good way to grow stronger too. And I've never met anyone who had a blessed rebirth. And what if it's not... Stars. If my friends heard this talk, they'd turn their backs. Venge especially. Oh, I'm almost afraid to go back.
Talk to them. Explain where you're coming from. I'm sure they've had similar thoughts.
You really think so? When I heard about Tand and Aran dying, tried to be happy, but I just couldn't. I don't want to lose the rest of my friends either. And if I feel that way, maybe they do too.
Worth asking.
Thanks, Pathfinder. You've given me a lot to think about. I'll see what Kolf and the others have to say.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, the Remnant have altered the landscape ahead. It appears Kett have been here, Pathfinder. Angaran technology is present in this camp. Scanning will provide more information. It seems this bug's connection to the Resistance was through a deactivated mobile device.
Where's that device now?
I'll need more data in order to locate it.
destroyed now.
So much violence.
Ambient temperature is normal.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running. Turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, that will affect your shield. Extreme cold is detected.
Decisions.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Did that even do anything?
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support systems are in peril. Life support is stable. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Ambient temperature is normal. Life support at 100%.
I don't think we're done here. This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area. Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
Life support is back online.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
More baddies incoming!
Gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Pathfinder, air temperature has increased by 13 degrees since activating the vault. With the reduced cloud cover, solar energy will escalate dramatically.
Our people can start a life here. Heads up, there might be Remnant in that site.
This site is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
Congratulations, Pathfinder. This was a real challenge.
Make sure
and badly
Fumio
needed.
keeps to himself. We don't need
Director
him spreading
Addison,
his bad
no
attitude.
personal appearance? Placing an outpost is a big deal.
Thank you, but no. I prefer climate control to these extremes. Real talk, Pathfinder? I, as Governor Shai, is already up my arse about this outpost. If local Angara weren't on board, we'd have a problem. We are good, right? As much as you've brought us, we can't afford to anger the neighbors.
It's fine, Director. I ticked 3 or 4 of the necessary boxes.
You enjoy testing me, but results are what matter, and I respect it. Vold helps. Cold as it is, it changes estimates in our favor, but the initiative needs you to find more. We're never really done, of course. Survival isn't something that just ends. And there's another matter, a ceremonial one, a statement for the archives.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol. Like outpost flags hanging in the commons, the people need a connection to reality on the ground. Address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
You need to see this place. I've laid the groundwork, but there's so much left to discover. Vold is not just about survival. We know it. The Angara know it. It's the adventure we all signed on for.
Recorded, Pathfinder. Addison out.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Send Telesso on another run. No, wait. It's her third time.
Hello, Ryder.
We'll need a... Pleasure to meet you, Pathfinder. Priya Blake, Captain of Outpost I'm glad you're here. I thought we'd have to deal with this on our...
What's the problem?
No. At least I don't think... A few of my drill technicians went missing on a research We've tried their comms, but get nothing but static.
Whatever happened, they're not safe out there.
We're not equipped for a full search, especially... I don't know what to do. I was supposed to keep these people safe. I've already failed them.
Don't lose hope. I'll find you.
Coming from you? Their research log is in the lab. Maybe your AI can piece together the corrupted data and get a nav point.
We're staking a claim, but what does the initiative want?
Look at the landscape.
Ice?
Water. Bold is a massive, endless source of it. We're proud to serve as the initiative's first. We mine the ice here and haul it to colonies where water is scarce.
Like?
Even the Nexus. The more people we wake from cryo, the more resources. Our ice runners make sure water is never a problem.
You picked a mouthful of a name for the
It's Shalesh. Angaran language. Means forward. It represents the close relationship we have with the Angara here.
Glad to hear you're working to...
This is their world. Because of you, they trusted us enough. Now it's my job to cement that bond. We'll do our best to earn what they've given us.
Were you in the Alliance?
I was an Alliance officer for a decade before I got... Heard about the initiative and figured it'd be a fresh start. A chance to make a real...
I'm ex-Alliance too.
Given the chance, I'd make this choice all over again. But when I see the Resistance pushing... Makes me wonder if my days behind a gun aren't really over.
I have to say, I'm surprised the Angara let us...
A portion of the ice we mine goes to their blockade runners, who take it to Resistance bases all over...
Water for their soul.
It feels good to do our part against the Kett, however small.
I should head out.
Come back if you need it.
This crate contains a prototype for a handheld ice drill.
So they're developing a portable drilling method. Smart.
Vetra was looking for you.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Just because.
Fine.
Peebee knows I can't divulge patient information.
Ugh, useless.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise. What's up?
Have to admit, when you invited me to your party,
You thought, or you hoped?
I might have been hoping.
That hope had crossed my mind as... If Kalinda hadn't intruded, who knows what might have happened.
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador, respected, living the high life, but miserable. With her position, the initiative saw... Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still... But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty bad.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Thanks for checking.
You know it.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure. You know it.
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shot.
That's kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many
My family's small.
And are you close?
My family is complicated. Isn't much to say about it. This random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like...
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here...
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is...
But that kid on Aya looked up.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
I like having you around. Specifically...
Because of my skill and knowledge?
Not really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
You do?
You're fascinating. So bold, yet...
That's... the thing.
And I mean it.
They aren't just conquerors, or slavers. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Jaal faces every day. Now that we...
Friends, neighbors, all...
This is really getting to...
Kandros wants strategies for... I talked with Drack, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, Just... I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
We got this. We're back to back, shoulder to shoulder.
Nothing fazed you, does it? You always bounce... Like you know it's just what I need.
You're important to me. Is that so strict?
And sweet, too. I wish this could fix everything. Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people... Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of...
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back.
Our biggest headache is the Kett. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other... It'll be good to have certainty again. Peebee?
I like her. You still don't?
There's liking someone and being okay... Not my business. Maybe. Just don't want to lose something important.
Back again?